mom and dad. You are the bad. Secure yourself. I've been participating in my own suffering. Oh no. I'm here for the experience. I'm Christian, not Christ. I know I've gained quite a few subscribers. Hi babes. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you love it here. My name is Gina. I am 22. I'm gonna turn 23 in May. My birthday is May 11th. I'm Ghanaian. Ghana for you, yes, need to make a tree. A lot of people ask me like, girl, how'd you learn how to speak tree? How did I learn to speak English? I came to America when I was 3. We was all learning English, so I just happened to learn English, and then my mom would speak to me in tree, so I just happened to learn both languages at the same time. A lot of people ask like where I'm from because I switch my accents all the time. Like, sometimes I pretend like I'm a UK babes and that.
Chelsea, come on now.
I grew up watching a lot of British YouTubers, so I feel like I have that like UK black girl vibe, and I just love the UK. I mean, I love God. Y'all will hear me talk about God a lot on my channel. I know pastor, I ain't perfect. I'm Christian, not Christ. I feel like being Christian is literally admitting to the world that you're not perfect. So it'd be kind of funny when people hear you talking about God or hear that you're Christian, and then they try to judge you or try to make it seem like you think you're all that. You think you're so perfect. No, babes. Me telling you I'm Christian is literally me admitting that I'm so sinful that I need God to literally intervene. Some of y'all that don't believe in God, now got that, because y'all could do this life on your own. Me, I can't do this life on my own. And let's get into that. Life update. How is life after college? Nobody would have ever prepared me for life after college. A lot of people see me doing what I want, moving how I want, but a lot of people don't know, like, I grew up very sheltered, very much home, school, church. Unless we're in school, you're not seeing me. I'm not going to parties. I couldn't go to parties, couldn't go to sleepovers, none of that. My biggest dream was to go to college. When I went to college, y'all, I partied a lot. I was always out with my friends. It was very much, I'm here for the experience. The classes is cute and all, cute. Obviously, cut that experience in half. But I didn't realize like that's all God's doing. It saved me, I'm not gonna lie, because I would have been on academic probation. Yeah, we was planning on going to Puerto Rico. We was partying every week. Mind you, I'm taking pre-PA, pre-med class. I'm talking biochemistry, you know, I'm talking organic chemistry. I went to college wanting to be a PA, medical field or nothing for my parents. My dad actually wanted me to be a lawyer because he's like, girl, the way you argue, you gotta be in someone's courtroom. No ma'am. Oh, I didn't want to be a lawyer, so I'm like, okay, what's the closest thing to a doctor? PA. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna be a PA. Wasn't that I loved the medical field. I was even looking for loopholes. PA school, yes, it's only 2 years of school, but you need so much experience that you should have just went to med school. I just wasn't passionate about it. This is what I'm passionate about. This is my dream, mom and dad. Once I graduated, I was like, you know what? I'm not working. I'm gonna pursue content full time. Yeah. Did y'all see me posting May to August? I realized like I had a lot of bad habits that when you're a content creator, you just can't have. Like, something about being your own boss, it challenges all your habits, y'all. I was not used to waking up early. I would say I'm gonna do something and not do it. And the thing is, when you're on your own schedule, you're on your own time, there's no room for that. Another thing is, I also felt like society engraves us to feel like if we're not working for someone, it's not real. So part of me, even though like I was creating content, growing on TikTok and Instagram, but for some reason I didn't feel like I was working. My parents are very supportive of my influencer career, so I felt like it was just coming from myself. So one day my degree came in the mail. I remember looking at it like, wow, Gina, you spent 4 years getting this degree not to get a job. And honestly, that was the wrong thinking, because it's like, girl, I spent 3 years building a platform on YouTube. I spent 2 years building a platform on TikTok. I spent 3 years building a platform on Instagram. So I should have been thinking like, girl, you're not gonna pursue this, but that was not my mindset. So I got a job. I'm working. I even should be at work right now, but I had to take the day off. I got a job and my mental health went down the drain.
Tired now though, to me. In the beginning, I was like, okay, it's cool, ha.
It wasn't that I hated my job. The crazy thing is, me and my supervisor click like this. I have the best coworkers. It's literally remote. That's another thing. Like, my job is down the hall. When you're not walking in your passion, it don't feel the same. Like, I was just like, I don't like this. Like, I know what I like. I love making YouTube videos. Like, y'all don't even understand. This ain't nothing new. This has always been like a passion of mine. So the fact that I wasn't pursuing it, it was just making me so sad. I can get sad, but I cannot stay sad about something I know I have the power to change. And honestly, I feel like God did that for a reason. One, I felt like I had to get a job for me to know that, oh no, there is no plan B. Either I'm my own boss, I have my own business, I'm doing something myself, or nothing. I have to pattern up certain habits. The fact that I cannot wake up early, I cannot do, I was just not a productive person the way I thought I was. I was a very busy person, but I wasn't exactly productive. I started reading books, I started doubling down on my goals, having a vision for my life. Sometimes doing what you don't want to do is good because it helps you see that, like, yo, this is not for me. I started getting closer to God, and honestly, like, I get it now. Like, when I tell you, I get why our parents are always praying. Jesus! I get why our parents are always going to church. I get why our parents are always got gospel music on, because y'all, in this life, I cannot do this life without God. I was filled with so much fear and doubt, but yet so much assurance. Like, yo, I'm meant to be a content creator. I'm meant to do this, but I couldn't get myself from point A to point B. I couldn't get myself from fear to actually living out the life I felt like I was supposed to be living. So I started journaling. I started reading books, but nothing changed till I started taking care of my soul. When I started praying more, when I started journaling, I call it letters to God. Sometimes I feel like when I pray, I either don't know what to say or I get distracted. So I started writing letters to God. That's like my form of journaling. Watching a lot of sermons, y'all. And the one sermon that changed everything for me was about self-sabotage. The preaching basically talked about how the devil himself will not ruin your life. He'll just get you to ruin your own life. The devil didn't make Eve eat the apple, because the devil can't make you do anything. Like, he has no power over you. So I had to take a step back. I'm ruining my own life. I have talents, I have passions that I'm purposely getting in my own way. For what? Oh no, me and the devil, I'm not co-signing with the devil to ruin my life. I have been participating in my own suffering. The negative thoughts, procrastinating, y'all. And I realized for me, over planning, overthinking was all a form of procrastination. The whole grind culture, do the most. I realized I was doing a lot of the wrong things. I wasn't taking effective action. Oh child, let me do my makeup. That brings me to now, y'all. Now I'm literally the happiest I've ever been. And the crazy thing is, nothing has changed. Well, a lot has changed. My mindset has completely changed. I used to think life is mental. Life is a mental game. It's all about what you think. So I was very much approaching life that way. Like, okay, let me read the most books. Let me study. Let me plan. Then I realized, like, no, life is spiritual. A lot of things that you just cannot get yourself to do, sometimes there's a spirit behind that, the spirit of fear, the spirit of anxiety. And I had to rebuke those spirits and speak against them and realize that God has given me dominion over everything. Afraid of what? The devil literally can't do nothing to me. I pray against it. I think positive thoughts. I think the thoughts God has towards me. And once I realized, like, life is spiritual and you have to prioritize your spiritual health. Having good spiritual health, you'll just want to take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. God first. It's not a joke. You gotta put God first, because anytime I feel like I'm putting content first, I'm putting work first, I'm putting friends first, nothing else goes to plan. Some practical ways I put God first now is Sundays. Like, I'm still working on the church aspect. Obviously, church is good for like that community aspect, and once I find a good church, babes, I'm there every Sunday. I'm still looking for that. Now, Sunday mornings, I make sure I watch a preaching. Every morning I do my devotional, and I found the perfect devotional app. I'm gonna link it below. Because one of my goals this year was just to be intentional with my relationship with God. I didn't want to just pray to pray. I'm trying to feel you, God. Like, I'm trying to experience you for myself. Listening to more Christian related content. So instead of watching like a lot of self-help motivational stuff, which I still love, I started watching preachings. I started watching, oh my gosh, Soft Life Through Christ. More Christian related, God related things, because I realized only God could help me. I started also taking taking action. Like today's my day off. Old Gina, I would be sleeping. I love to sleep only when I'm supposed to be doing something. It'd be nighttime and I'm up. You know what the Bible says? A little folding of the hands. 1 more hour, snoozing the alarm clock. Poverty. I said, God forbid I will get up. It's a process. I used to get so discouraged. One thing goes wrong and I'm like, I've been doing everything perfect for the past week. Why is everything going wrong? And it's like, yo, life is ebbs and flow. God sustains us. He maintains us. So it's okay. Life is gonna life. Life is gonna happen. I can't expect to always be up all the time. All I could do is control the controllable, which is where my energy and my attention is. That's all I could control. Now I'm just learning to see the good in anything. I'm someone that always used to want an explanation. Like, how could this happen? I need somebody to explain. Sometimes there is no explanation. Live the life you love and love the life you live. Live, love, laugh. And thank God for every waking day. You are the best. Secure yourself. I used to, okay, if I don't post this at this time, use these hashtags, then people aren't gonna watch. And my boyfriend will always tell me, like, Gina, they're gonna watch because it's you. For some reason, I wouldn't place the confidence in myself. Like, I'll place the confidence in my skills or the techniques. But it's like, no, my boyfriend really like assured me. He's like, no, Gina, like, it's you. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're happy. And that in itself will show through your content. Y'all subscribe because of my energy, because of my vibe, because of me, because of who I am. It's not the algorithm. Like, maybe the algorithm helps you see it, but if I'm not good and I'm not able to give you guys that realness, that rawness, that Gina B sauce, then it's not me. In this life, put God first, then yourself, and yes, God, then you. I'm sorry, the Bible says love your neighbor as yourself. You have to know how to love you before you can love anybody else. I want to pour from overflow. I don't want to pour from empty. I started to realize a lot of y'all really was just for a season. Y'all was just party friends. Y'all was just fun friends. I found out who my real friends are. Like, me and Gabby are still getting closer to God together. We send each other new music we can listen to. Gabby actually did put me on to like Soft Life Through Christ. We're just really trying to figure this life thing out together. I have a boyfriend. Oh, I was supposed to give y'all relationship advice. Maybe I should do like a relationship Q&A or something, or y'all can do that on the couples channel. But yeah, so like just learning to prioritize time with my boyfriend, time with myself, time with my family. The camera's heating up. I gotta go. This is the finished look, y'all. I've been loving this hairstyle ever since it came out in the summer. I've just been obsessed with it. It just makes me feel like a baby swan. So that's what's been going on with me. Definitely leave any tips, any advice, anything you've learned in the comments down below. I have a bunch of videos coming out for you guys. I love you guys so much, and yeah, bye.